to believe that you're sitting here with us. Yeah. Oh, there's producer Kate getting your headphones.
There you go. Listen, I'm glad you popped in here actually early because you weren't supposed to be until 7:40, but you get to actually jump in on this sort of topic that we've got.
Oh man, these headphones. You sound.
Aren't they fantastic?
You sound really professional on here.
I know,
Thanks. Yeah,
right?
you sound like crap on my speakers in this car.
Hello.
Everyone always asks us, do your radio voice. And you're like, no, you don't have the proper headphones on.
Good morning, Arizona.
Oh.
So we got Luis Gonzalez in here, and you've been married for how long?
Oh God, 15 years?
Don't screw this one up.
Yeah.
I know, I'm thinking, oh my God.
I wanted to throw this out. I have a really good friend of mine that called me up, it was Thursday last week.
Okay.
And she calls me up, she says, Chris, I want you to throw something out on the air. I'm always interested to hear these different squabbles that couples have.
Right.
She says, I want you to ask everybody what the dollar limit is that a husband and wife can spend before they have to consult their significant.
Well, you know what? In my household,
Yeah.
I usually consult my wife if I'm gonna buy something.
Yes.
She doesn't consult you.
No, I give her the reins because she takes care of the kids all the time, and I was very fortunate to do what I did for a living, which was play professional sports. But I was always traveling,
Right.
and I was, Christine, do whatever you need.
Do what you
do.
gotta do.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
Should have married a baseball player.
No,
not a
because
football player.
she gets mad at me too sometimes because I like gadgets. I'm a gadget guy.
All right, you're a guy. Okay.
You could find me at Best Buy all the time.
It's like a crack store.
Exactly.
Good Lord.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't argue with her. That's like gifts. When it's a holiday or a birthday or something like that, we just we don't even kind of get each other gifts. We're like, just if you see something you like, just get it.
Just get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to throw this out there real quick, and we're gonna.
I don't try to cross that line.
See, yeah. I should.
Because then the kids will take mom's side, and I don't.
Oh, of course, because he's probably buying something for them. Yeah.
Right.
260-9870. I want to throw this out there while Luis is here. What is the dollar cutoff limit? Because you're a very, I'll say, a wise / generous man in that sense. Other couples, not so wise, not so generous. 260-9870. I just kind of want to know what the dollar limit is there, because I promised her I'd throw this out on the air and see what the kind of general consensus was.
Okay.
I mean, I said I don't know anything, whatever, $300 to $500, depending what your budget is.
How about dinner and a movie or something? A nice dinner.
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you a story. So that's why I said I should have married a baseball player. I married a football player who now will go out and buy cars and not tell me about it. But heaven forbid, Gonzo, that I go to Old Navy and buy 3 shirts and not tell him. I just wanted you to know who's bringing home the bacon now, Big Daddy.
Yeah, I've gotten that speech before. That's why I've changed my ways a little bit.
That is awesome. Again, this is Luis Gonzalez, and you are here to talk about something else. Obviously, you were the All-Star ambassador for the All-Star game, which of course is going to be in downtown Phoenix in July. So we're happy to have you. We're happy to have the All-Star game back.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time here.
Love that.
Is it cool to still be on the realm, I guess, of you've been retired for a few years now. Like when you walk around the valley, man, you're still big cheese, man. I mean, people see you and they're like, that's Luis Gonzalez right there.
Yeah, for me, it's exciting that people still remember me, but at the same time, I'm an easygoing guy. I just kind of go, and hey, we've done the celebrity putting thing.
Yes,
and stuff.
we have. That's right.
So I just kind of I enjoyed playing the game, but now I have kids. My kids are getting older. I'm going to events with them, and it's still exciting that people recognize you. But now the younger generation, they don't even know who you are.
I don't know about that.
If they're baseball fans, especially, I think you're not giving yourself.
Everyone knows who you are.
It's still fun, but just to know that you've been the only championship here in Arizona, and this state is very hungry to try to get another championship here, so hopefully in the near future we'll have one.
So then when is your comeback going to start?
Yeah, come on, Brett Favre, when it's happening.
No, my retirement was already announced, so no, you know what, our organization has done a fantastic job here this past off season, and we're trying to get back on track and get that swagger back that we used to have.
Yeah.
We just had a poll, actually a Harris poll, and we're talking about the most popular sports, and people obviously, football and baseball kind of back and forth. If you were to say, or if you were to give one piece of Luis Gonzalez advice as far as keeping your sport up on top of America's pastime, what would you say? Like if you were to sit down with the commissioner and say, this is what's got to happen here in the next 10 years.
I'm not real big on today's generation of players, just the way they approach a game and things like that. And I'm kind of old school.
Yeah.
I like the way it was in the past, and I mean now everything is media driven.
Sure.
So you know, I think a lot more players are more in tune to Twitter and Facebook and things like that, which is a great way for people to communicate. I haven't really gotten into that. I know you guys are probably into that
we're
stuff.
nuts.
Nonstop, yeah.
It's
I
crazy.
know I can't do it because I feel like my life I wouldn't be focused on what I do with my family or my kids and stuff like that, because I would spend a lot of time doing that, and then, you know, I'm traveling enough already and doing different things with our organization and stuff that I feel like I'd be cheating out on just doing what I would want to do every day, because then if I'm holding a conversation here and then I go, oh, well, hold on, I got to tweet that.
Right.
Yeah,
And
right.
then you lose all your privacy.
Wait,
Cause
Louis, hang on.
Hold-
I know, and you know what? It's so true, because something will happen, and my husband will say something that's crazy, and I sit there and I go, and I grab my phone. He goes, "Are you tweeting this out?" No.
No. Shut up, Tom, I'm typing. How old are your kids?
They're 12 now.
They're 12.
2 girls and a boy, yeah. And they're all in different, my son plays baseball. One of my daughters goes here downtown to the Valley Youth Theater and is performing over there. And then my other daughter is an Arizona Angel, which is a dance studio
Oh, cool.
down in Scottsdale, yeah.
She could help us.
She probably could. Amy and I got nabbed into doing the Arizona Dancing with the Stars thing.
I like how he laughs.
I was asked to be in that event.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Did you opt out?
I opted out.
Man!
I opted out.
I'm not going to say it's not fun, but you may have been wise to do that just because of the work. You know, you watch
It's
it
a lot
on
of
TV
practice.
and you're like,
Are y'all actually Are y'all
Yes.
dancing in
we're
it?
dancing, yeah.
We're partners, and here's the problem: is that, you know, I'm 6 feet. I've been born to lead, and Parker is supposed to lead, and I keep trying to lead him, and it's not going so well. So then I'm now trying to get back into it. But we were dancing this weekend, a friend of mine and myself, and he's a gentleman, and I was leading him as well. And Chris
Oh,
just
you
looked at me
swung
and
him around like he was your little slave.
I don't know how to back down, man.
Just think how good y'all are going to be at a wedding. When you go to a wedding or something, hey, get them out on the floor.
It's
They're
gonna be
really good
wedding
at it. That's like
crashers all
Kurt
over
Warner.
again.
That's like Kurt Warner now. He can't go to a dance function without somebody saying, hey, get Kurt Warner out on the floor.
Right?
I think here's what you
I'm telling ya.
You gave me a great idea there,
Oh,
Luis.
no.
Here's the thing. Wedding Crashers 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris and Amy go out.
Yeah,
All right?
that'll be a huge
We do,
movie.
we'll call it like a pseudo-reality movie. Somebody follows us around with like an eye flip or whatever, and we just go crash weddings and just tear it up.
Okay.
That just happened
Who's
right
wanna get in
there.
on
You
this?
can, no, I'm not getting arrested at any one of those functions.
So give us some of the details about the All-Star Ambassador.
Well, the All-Star Game is going to be July 12th, but
Okay.
there's going to be events leading up to that game and all the festivities and everything. It's a great opportunity for the fans here in Phoenix because, like, the NBA All-Star Game was here in '09, and that was a lot of corporate tickets that were given out. There wasn't a lot of local fans that were there. Now with our ballpark holding 49,000 people, we have an opportunity for our local fans to come out. What they have to do is they have to go online to allstargame.com or dbacks.com/ASG and register. If you're a season ticket holder, you have a pretty good chance of going to the All-Star Game. But if you're not and you want to go to these events, you'll have to go on there and register with an opportunity for a chance to get in on the lottery to get a ticket.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, we'll put that up on our website as well.
Now-
and we'll
That'll
tweet
work.
it out.
I want to talk to you more about these festivities here. We do have to do some traffic
Yeah, we
real
do.
quick,
Okay.
so if you just be kind enough to hang on
You
here.
got it.
Amy, if you would.
I would love to. This Chesapeake Traffic brought to you by our.
One of those big, like a UPS truck looking thing.
Okay, and then like the squared
my
off.
God.
looking-
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I tricked it out with TVs and stuff because my son plays travel ball.
Okay.
So now I'm kind of, when I go to these tournaments, they play, like yesterday, for instance, I was at a park. We played at 9:30. We won at 9:30. We didn't play again until 1. If we would have won at 1, we play at 6.
Right.
So you're kind of held hostage there all day. And with the football games and everything going on, so what I did was I bought this van, put a satellite dish on top, TVs and everything. So after the game was over, the whole team, we kind of had a tailgate party in the parking lot.
did.
Listen,
That's awesome.
I get it, Luis. We live in different worlds. But I want to know what world a van is a gadget. Okay, that's not a gadget. There's no gadget
No,
there.
it's the gadgets that are in the,
Oh.
in the van. It's all the electronics that are in
A
it,
watch
so.
is a gadget. Okay,
Yeah,
a van
I'm
is
a
not
watch
a gadget.
guy too. I love watches. So.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
No, well, you know, I share it with all the kids. We have
Right.
3
There you go.
teams.
Is
so
that what you
everybody
use for
gets to
your
use it.
excuse? No,
That
it's
was
for
my
kids.
excuse to my wife. Yeah. it would be great while we're sitting out there for
Right.
9 hours. So.
Where's Luis at? Wasn't he supposed to take the garbage out? No, he's out in the gadget right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I've done that already too. I've sat out in the garage just to sit in it and turn the TV on, just to enjoy it.
Yeah, you did. Did you watch a whole movie or did you just watch TV?
No, I just turn on like Sports Center or something and just sit in there, just sitting in there and just kind of like.
Oh my
It's kind
God.
of like your alone time,
It's-
you know.
you know-
It's my man cave in the driveway, you know.
Do you know what it's remember when you were a kid, and I don't know if girls do this, but when little boys are you know, they're doing their thing and they build a fort, and it
Right.
could literally be a fort of a card table and a blanket in the middle of the living room, but that fort is like your thing. I mean, that's your fort right there. I was got this. Melissa, sorry for hanging on there. You got no questions asked. It doesn't matter. You just go ahead and spend what you need to spend, and hopefully everybody's okay with it.
Absolutely.
You're a brave woman, because I don't know if I'd be down for that.
I mean, even Luis has a limit here.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, actually, what we do is that we have NQA, $100 a piece, use it however we want.
Okay.
If we use a credit card, anything over $40, then we have to talk about it.
Oh no! Wow.
So
I can't deal.
My next question would be, what's the, you know, if he comes to you and says, "Babe, I want to buy this," what says yes and what says no?
Depends on if it's something that he really needs or if it's just something that's totally ridiculous.
What's the last thing you said no to?
Oh, you know what? It's been a while.
Wow.
Well, what about the $40 limit? If he goes, oh, it's for the both of us. It's for both of us.
If it's for both of us, I kind of say, well, do we really need it? Because if we don't, I'd rather save it for something else. So,
Wow.
I mean,
Which is code for I'm lying, and you buy whatever you need to buy as long as it's for both of us, and for both of us I mean me.
Right?
Right.
Yep.
Exactly. All right.
Wow. See, my family is such a double standard.
Good talk, Melissa. Yeah, no, well, I understand why. Your husband doesn't even let you have a debit card.
No, because I feel like when I go to the ATM, I'm winning in Vegas. Woohoo! Yes,
I won again. Melissa, thank you for calling in.
Absolutely. Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday to
You
you,
too.
sweetie.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Excellent. All right, cool. We're going to jump on again here live in just about 3-4 minutes. And we will let you go. Are you heading over to...
Where are we going? Channel 3.
Channel 3, okay.
Would you mind? I don't know if you might. I don't know if you heard about the kid who was developmentally disabled, who was crossing the crosswalk, got hit by the bus.
Oh, that happened like a week or two ago, right?
Yeah, it happened a little while ago. Yeah. So anyway, apparently you're like his da-da-da. Would you mind signing about?
Sure, yeah.
You're awesome.
Is he at the Children's Hospital?
Where is he now? Maybe. Well, he's the guy. This was he drowned when he was 1, so he became developmentally disabled. And this happened, I don't know if it was a week ago, a month ago, a little while ago, but he's a nephew of a friend of ours.
Okay.
So he's doing great. He's getting out of rehab and all that stuff. So you are awesome.
You want me to sign it to him?
Yeah, his name is John.
John.
Yes, please. Thank you so much. You're awesome. He's gonna have a heart attack. And they said they wanted to get a jersey, but they said even though he's now, quadriplegic, he would find a way to get it up off the wall to wear Luis Gonzalez's jersey. So they got him that.
Hello, Peak.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Doing really good. I
Good.
wanted to know if you still wanted someone to answer that question.
Oh, well, we're always looking for answers. Go ahead.
Well, I don't have a limit
Okay.
then because I don't get any of the money.
Okay. Well, that would make sense then. So your limit is nothing.
My limit is absolutely nothing.
Like you
Her
literally-
limit is to see the look on my face and enjoy it, whether it's too much or just enough.
Now, do you at least get an allowance or something?
A what?
An allowance, like a husband allowance or something, like a weekly stipend? Like, what was the going rate for allowance? Like $10-20 a week or something?
$5 a day.
$5. Do you get an allowance at least from your wife or anything?
I think I do. No.
Honey, do I get an allowance? No, I don't. That's what was the last gadget? You were just telling us about the last gadget that you bought.
Well, I know people are going to go, yeah, right, that's a gadget. I bought a Sprinter van,
Okay.
a Mercedes van, one of the ones you could stand up
They're like
inside.
they look
Right.
they're boxy, don't
And
they?
I had it. I had TVs put in it and little captain's chairs and stuff because my son plays on a travel youth team
Okay.
that my brother and I started. So every weekend we're at tournaments.
Okay.
So you're kind of held hostage at these tournaments. You play at 9 in the morning, then you play again at 1, and then at 6 or whatever. If you win, you keep going. So I put DirecTV, one of those dishes on the top, and TVs in there. So it was one of those ways that I can get that past my wife saying, hey, we can park the car there, and then all the kids can hang out. It's kind of my way of having a tailgate party without the football game. It's kind of a baseball.
Nice.
So we enjoy it. I love it. That's probably the best purchase I've ever made.
Here's the diagram benefit chart for the wife.
Right, pros and cons.
Notice here. See, when we were kids, I think we had to just get by with flicking boogers on our siblings. That was about the most fun we had.
That was excitement. But this is going to make me feel funny. Do you have flat screens in the van?
I don't think he's got.
You have tube TVs like we have in our house.
They're well, I don't.
They're not flat.
Flat. I don't know.
They're
They're inside the.
Yeah.
Amy,
if
nobody.
My husband Tom is listening. Tom, get rid of the tube TV. Luis Gonzalez said so.
They really have a giant tube TV.
Do you really? Those things weigh like what, 400 pounds a piece?
Yeah. Well, now it's going out, and so it's closed captioning goes everywhere. So right in the middle of the TV show, you have to turn it off, turn it back on.
That's kind of a silly.
Do you leave the TV on all night?
No.
Okay.
No.
So we're an all-nighter at our house.
Oh,
like
are you?
When we go to bed, I just leave it on all night.
Oh, I like that. Good to know.
The All-Star game. You were saying earlier that there's going to be a bunch of festivities and stuff. Is this going to be kind of like the other big sports festivity, I guess, events that we have? Are they going to have, live music out here?
Yeah, it's going to be great. All downtown.
Okay.
It's going to be blocked off. There's going to be block parties, all kinds of stuff. It's an exciting event. Fan Fest is going to be huge. Convention center and everything. An opportunity for the fans to come out and do a lot of different activities, see a lot of Hall of Famers, a lot of celebrities. A lot of them live here in the Valley. That we don't even know about.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're not a huge baseball fan or sports fan, and then you'll be able to see them there, and you could probably get up close and talk to them and go, hey, I live right up the street. So it's kind of weird to know how many, not just baseball players, but how many athletes live here in Arizona.
It's shocking.
Now this would almost seem kind of dangerous. And one more question, we'll let you get out of here, and I have to get to Channel 3. But you said that a lot of people don't know that this is kind of like the retirement ground for athletes.
Right.
They all come here from whether it's baseball, football, hockey, whatever. A ton of them live here. Has there ever been a situation where you've had a fan that's gotten a little too close for comfort to the house or anything like that?
Sometimes. I mean, sometimes. There's some kind of book out now that you get mail over there all the time, and. I've gotten really good at we've made a stamp that just says he doesn't live here anymore. So you just kind of stamp it and send it back so people don't continue to send stuff over to you. But my neighbors are really good. They're very protective of myself and some of the other athletes that live where I live. So we've got a great community, and they kind of keep an eye out for you. And they kind of help your family out when you're traveling and things like that. So it's been really nice.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right. Is there a website we can hit for the All-Star game?
Yes, there is. It's allstargame.com or dbacks.com/ASG.
Done.
We'll get that
Thank
up
you
on our
guys
site.
for giving me the opportunity to come in. It's always
Thank
great to
you.
see you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
good to
hanging out with
see
us.
you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luis Gonzalez,
Yay.
Valley resident and baseball legend.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and check in with some Pete Travis.
Let's do that as